Hey, welcome back, and thank you for staying with us here for 28-22 News at 6. As 28-22 Sports is on the road once again, we're back here at the Pennsylvania State Little League Championships here in Jenkins Township at Township Little League. And I'm standing next to Phil Shaner, who is the Assistant Tournament Director, putting all of this on. What's this week been like, Phil?
It has been tough. I'll tell you, the weather has been an issue, but these volunteers here at Jenkins Township, they deserve all the credit. All volunteers in Little League, which is great. So from the concession stands to the ground crew to everybody in the press box, it's all volunteers from Jenkins Township. They're the ones that stepped up and said, we'll host this tournament, and we're just kind of here to guide them, but they've been doing all the work and an outstanding job because we have dealt with rain every day, but today is the only sunny day.
What was that? Was it Tuesday morning that you guys showed up with 6 inches, or was it Wednesday?
It was Tuesday, and the left field, if you can imagine, the left field out there was completely underwater. It was a lake, and I don't know how they got this field ready, but they spent countless hours here, and they wanted to do it because this is a big deal. This is 8 teams from around the state of Pennsylvania to play to try to go to Bristol. And the last 4 or 5 years, the team going to Bristol out of this state of Pennsylvania has ended up in South Williamsport playing in the Little League World Series.
Well, you mentioned South Williamsport. What does it mean to these kids who this is their home state, the Keystone State, the Commonwealth, to be able to get a chance to play on ESPN in Bristol from here?
It's pretty awesome. The next step is very exciting. Mid-Atlantic region, all their games will be on ESPN, and if they try to get through that, then they'll play in South Williamsport. And of course, this is the birthplace of Little League baseball, right down the road in South Williamsport, and it's very exciting. And Little League is unique because Blue Mountain, the team playing at 7, that's my hometown. That's my hometown league. I've lived up here now for 20 years, but Origsburg and Cursona, I grew up in Origsburg, so here they are playing in the winner's bracket final, and they would love the dream to get to Bristol, to have the opportunity to try to win their way to South Williamsport.
All right, we got about 10-15 seconds. Just really quick, let people know what and where and what's going on here.
Tonight, 7 o'clock is the winner's bracket final. Then tomorrow, a great game at 11 a.m. It's a rematch in the elimination semifinal. It was a 2-1 game the first time these two teams met, Hollidaysburg and Eastside. Both those teams were favored possibly to win this tournament. They're going to play tomorrow. One of them is going home. And then the elimination final on Sunday, championships on Monday, the if game possibly Tuesday.
And we're going to have highlights from all of those throughout the weekend, so don't go anywhere. And make sure you tune in tonight as well at 8 o'clock on Sports Night on the CTV Now app. We'll have more from the Little League World Series, but we'll be back with more from 28-22 News after the break.